Okay, hold on. Oh boy. It's been crazy. It's been so crazy. Okay, there we go. Hey there. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mom of Two Men. Captain Lee, you changed your name? Because that is you, Captain Lee, right? It is, right? I hope so. Uh-oh. Rubbity Bob. Hello there. Thank you, Rubbity Bob. You don't even know. Rubbity Bob, I did that whole video, right? Went to put it through the editor, and there was no sound. And I'm like, what's going on? Well, maybe sometimes if you load it in there too quickly or something. So then I realized my microphone was on mute the entire time. So I had to do the whole thing over again. And you know when you're like, oh, I can't do this. So yeah, it was fun. And then I downloaded it, got everything in there, you know, cut out any dead air or whatever. Then my computer did something and I lost the whole edit, so I had to edit it all over again. So it was really fun. It was loads of fun. That's how I spent like the hours from 7 to right before that went on. It was loads and loads of fun. But then I figured, look, I have to get it out. Shay, how'd you get back here? That is so crazy. Okay, good to see you. Oh gosh, I was been worried about you. Hold on one sec. Let me just, I'm trying to do something here. Why isn't this working? There we go. So let me just put this over here. So what was I going to say? Anyway, that's what I spent there doing that. Jimmy, you're on camera. You know that?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
It's not too bad, right?
Well, you're in those little like ninja pants. Yeah. Okay.
I am the ninja.
Gosh. Okay. Could be worse, I guess. All right. Could have no pants on. Anyway, so I just figured we had to get it out there. If I was going to keep redoing it and redoing it, stupid. It just had to get it out there. And then we had that troll in there saying, oh, there's too many details. First of all, you need the details. There can be shorter videos made, but there needs to be some basis. And it does have links in the description. So there needs to be some background given. Yes, shorter videos can be made. But that's that. Is it perfect? No. Anyway, you know these little gnomes I was working on, the ones that Lisa D and I got, and all I did was decoupage his hat, but I haven't done the rest of him yet. And then I did this one last night. This is what I was doing on camera. And that was done with the printer. Okay. So, anyway, hello Nicole Griffith and everybody. But if you can, nice pants, right? I know. Nice pants. Wasn't there, what was that? Nice pants. There was a commercial like that, wasn't there? Nice pants. I whispered to me, Steph Burns, yeah, if you can share that video out anywhere, if you share it to Twitter, just tag different agencies. And I've got to try to find that. Remember that social media company that was suing, what were they suing? Instagram? For that mother? We need to tag that place like crazy. We need to tag those lawyers like crazy. But yeah, just tag any media outlet you can. You can't even tag, I don't care, tag the Sun, tag the Daily Mail. If they can get the story out there, tag it. Hi, Billy Boy. Hey, Shay. Yeah, I think you said, Shay said she wasn't seen. I've been commenting and only a couple of people have talked to me. Shay, I think, did you send me your URL? Because I think somehow you were blocked or something. I don't understand what happened. Because you sent me that email and I'm like, wait, something's wrong. Yeah, everybody can see you now. So I think there was something wrong. I don't remember if I had to unblock you or what. Maybe I did. I can't even remember. I remember your email and I was like, send me your URL. Hi, cute kitty kitty. Good to see you back though. Prayers for you. I know you said you've been going through some rough time. So yeah, we can see you now. Good, good, good. Yeah, get in touch with the largest newspapers in your city. It can't hurt. Don't worry about it. Just tag the crap out of that thing. Hi, Sherry Shirley. Hi, Debbie. Jimmy, did you check what time your appointment is? Yeah, what time's your appointment? Hi, Mimi. Yeah, but Nicole, I think there was something wrong because nobody was seeing her, and I can't remember if I had to unblock her or not, but I had emailed her because we missed her. 11:30, okay. Thank you, Sully. Hi, Susan Witowski. Yeah, and I don't know why it uploaded blurry like that because the original is not blurry, but like I said, I'm not going to worry about it now because the voice is clear and the message is clear and we got to get it out there because we're losing important time. Hello, Deborah Vancouver and Nana Patty. You had the worst migraine? Really, Nicole? I hope it wasn't because you were up last night. I can't stay up too late. I have errands to run. Oh, okay. Captain Lee. Driving me crazy with that new name. Hi, Angie Brooks. How are you? So, what was I going to say? We did read about Travis 2 chapters, I think, last night. 2 chapters, and then had a chat about it, and then, I don't know, everybody stayed up chatting for a long, long time, so I don't know. And I was going to do, you know what, this is what happened. I had started to, like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to record this, I'm going to be done by 8:30, and that'll go up, and then I'll have all this time, and I'm going to do the Patreon book club meeting, you know, and we'll do the reading. We see how well that worked out. That did not work out well. Not at all. Hi, Dandy Blooms. Okay, and then also to the people that bought napkins for me and stuff, yeah, I didn't get your invoices out either. So I'll have to get to that. Do you? Yes, Nicole, it's sweet. So anyway, what was I going to say? Let's check on the headlines and just see what's going on in the world, because I didn't see any of that either. Oh my gosh. What? You know, I think I saw this earlier today. I think I saw this early in the morning, but it was a different view. Kevin Malazzo, 41. Wow, what did he do? A Texas man's overnight rampage Friday left his mother, stepfather, and son dead, along with the 4-year-old son of a former girlfriend. I think this is the one that was in my feed. Kevin Malazzo, 41, was found critically injured in his vehicle after a brief police pursuit. The Corsicana Police Department said he was taken to a nearby hospital where he died. Corsicana police responded to a home just after midnight when a caller said a suspect had just killed his family. When they arrived, they found Milazzo's mother, 61-year-old Connie Mims, stepfather, 68-year-old William Mims, dead. 2 other victims were found at the scene, and they were taken to a Dallas area trauma center in critical condition. Oh, so is the 4-year-old little boy, the kids are alive? Shortly after the call, the Navarro County Sheriff's deputies were called to a home in Frost, about 20 miles away from where the bodies of Milazzo's 21-year-old son, Joshua Milazzo, and the 4-year-old boy, Hunter Freeman, were found. Deputies also found an adult woman with multiple gunshots, and she was also transported to Dallas. Law enforcement tracked Milazzo's vehicle by GPS, and a vehicle monitoring service turned off the engine. At Corsicana, SWAT officers approached. They found Milazzo critically injured from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was taken to the Navarro Regional Hospital where he died. Investigators have not released the names of the injured people, nor said what they believe led to Milazzo's rampage. So, gosh, prayers they all recover. That's horrible. And his parents were unbelievable. Yeah, that's the thing I did say. Crazy. What is up with that? Deputies relieved when a call about a body on a forest trail turns out to be a life-size doll. What? Looks like a mannequin, right? Because the way her hand is. Jones County, Georgia Sheriff's deputies responded to a call on Thursday about a dead woman found on a trail in Hitchiti National Forest, but the victim wasn't quite what they expected. The body, wearing white socks, short shorts, and a crop top, turned out to be a life-size doll tossed aside and covered in mud and brush. Sheriff R.N. Butch Reese took the find in stride, noting that the deputies named the victim Serena and brought her back to the sheriff's office. In all seriousness, thank God for small blessings, and that this turned out to be a case of littering. Was it littering, or did someone... It doesn't look like littering, does it? I mean, it looks like someone purposely put her there, yet there is like... What is that? That looks like a head, doesn't it? That is an odd-looking thing right there. That looks like someone's head. Oh, gosh. And then there's all this crap here by her, which looks pretty suspect. And what is that? That almost looks like a bullet casing. Ugh. Yuck. That really looks like someone's head. What is that? Ugh. That looks disgusting. If you know Selena or are responsible for her whereabouts, rest assured no DNA was collected and you're safe. But in the future, please dispose of your items in a responsible way. Ew. Gross. Wow, this is the mall that my son, oh my gosh, and that's the Louis Vuitton store that they shop at. That's where her mother bought her luggage. Oh, this is so weird. Okay. It says, disturbing video captured shoppers at a Louis Vuitton store in a New York suburb try to prevent a crew of thieves from ransacking the luxury retailer for the second time in less than a month, only for the brazen bandits to escape when mall security guards sat back and watched. In the video, the suspects are seen fleeing the store at the Westchester Mall in White Plains. That's the one they go to. as other people nearby attempted to stop them. But as the chaotic scene unfolds, an apparent mall security guard hangs back and watches but does nothing. This is the second time in recent weeks that thefts at high-end stores have been carried out at the mall just north of New York City, after robbers targeted a Burberry store. During the Louis Vuitton store theft, which White Plains police say happened last month, one man is seen running from the store, stolen purses in hand. The other suspect was almost stopped by other people in the store but managed to escape with stolen purses right past the security guards. Wow. They look like they're like literally walking right out of the store. Look at that. There's security guards. They're just walking. They're walking. The video began circulating Friday after it was posted to TikTok by user McLeod.9, and now blasting political stuff. Okay. Interesting. Many people have blamed the thefts on soft crime prosecutors and recent law changes, such as New York lawmakers passing sweeping charges to the state's bail laws in 2019 that restrict crimes where judges can set bail. A Burberry store in Chicago's famed Magnificent Mile has been repeatedly targeted by smash and grab robbers in recent weeks. The smash and grab. Smash and grab. What? Oh, that sounds unfortunate. Can you imagine being behind that? A Mississippi man shot and killed himself in the drive-thru of a Chick-fil-A restaurant Friday when he got into an argument with a backseat passenger and pulled out a gun. Clinton police say that Kendarius Vaughn, 23, was driving when he and the passenger began arguing over their order. Vaughn pulled out a handgun, waved it around before swinging it to the back seat. Vaughn's brother, also in the back seat, grabbed Vaughn's arm and pushed it back into the front seat, but somehow Vaughn pulled the trigger and shot himself. The backseat passenger climbed into the driver's seat and drove Vaughn to the hospital where he died. Clinton Police Chief Ford Heyman said it didn't appear the shooting was intentional. Whether they were doing it in the car, the intended consequence was not for someone to get shot. But we are going through all the evidence. Wow. Crazy. What was that? Why does it say Mandy Ann now? I don't know what those names mean up there. I really don't. Deb on the Move? Did you just make a super chat? Hold on a minute. Oh, thank you, Deb on the Move. Having trouble keeping my eyes open. We'll be listening till I fall asleep. Love you, Carolyn. Thank you, Deb on the Move. You're so sweet. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. So there's a Lexington, Kentucky. Police are investigating an apparent murder-suicide involving a 10-year-old boy and a 22-year-old man. A murder-suicide. Fayette County Coroner Gary Ginn confirmed that 10-year-old Landon Hayes and 22-year-old Tyrus Latham died at the scene. Investigators said Latham pulled the trigger. Police responded to a call about shots fired at noon on Sunday, downtown Lexington near Transylvania University. It was unclear how the two are connected or what led to the shooting. I don't believe that we'll ever know exactly what happened, he said, noting that both people involved are dead. Family members grieved outside the house where the bodies were found Sunday afternoon, and officials brought local chaplains and other resources to the scene to comfort them. That's a shame. And I think that's what is going on. Someone else. Mimi, sending prayers and love. Thank you so much, Mimi. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, now let's see here. Oh, child unseen. So many shootings. Oh, this is horrendous. I just said so many shootings. This guy used a meat cleaver. A man who gruesomely murdered 2 women with a meat cleaver while his wife and son were just steps away will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Christopher Ken Ireland, 42, was sentenced Friday to life in prison without the chance of parole for killing 59-year-old Yolanda Hotray and 49-year-old Michelle Luke after a New Year's Eve party 5 years ago. On December 31st, 2016, Ireland attended the party with his wife and 11-year-old son at Hotray's home in Westminster near Los Angeles. Hotray and Luke are said to have worked with Ireland's wife at a department store. In Ireland's version of events, Michelle Luke had been flirting with him during the gathering, so after it ended, he walked his wife and his son to his car, and he went back inside the house where he claims he began having relations with Michelle Luke. And he alleged that Yolanda Hotray walked in on the purported tryst and became upset and told Ireland he must tell his wife about him having relations with Michelle. It's at this point that Ireland claims that Hotray began attacking him with a meat cleaver, and he allegedly said he was able to steal that cleaver from her, and he used it against her in self-defense. And after leaving the residence briefly, he returned and alleged that Michelle Luke attacked him with a kettlebell. Wow, this is crazy. That guy looks familiar, though. He responded by headbutting Michelle Luke, throwing her down and striking her with the meat cleaver, which he said was in self-defense. Ireland reportedly left the residence, but security camera footage is said to show him coming back a 3rd time wearing a ski mask. The recording shows him dragging both women, whose bodies were wrapped in blankets, to his car. He then tried to set the home on fire. He apparently attempted to destroy the security camera footage, but was only partially successful. He claims that he dumped the bodies in a wooded area of Newport Beach, got his car washed, and threw away the cleaver. Prosecutors said Ireland's assertion of self-defense was absurd, questioning how an Army veteran with combat training would fear the victims, who were much smaller than him. The prosecution theorized that Yolanda Hotray may have observed Ireland trying to force himself onto Michelle Luke. Now, Hotray's son testified that he believed Ireland committed the murders to keep his family from finding out that he was a cheating aurist. Mandy Figueroa, Michelle Luke's sister, testified that Michelle Luke was a beautiful, brilliant, big-hearted, and beloved woman. We have to spend the rest of our lives without Michelle because of this diabolical murderer, she told the court. In November, Ireland was convicted on 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of arson. Special aggravated circumstances were applied to the conviction because Ireland killed more than one person. I don't know that I have often, if ever, seen a crime as callous as what you did in this case, said the Orange County Superior Court Judge Sheila Hansen. during the sentencing hearing. Wow, that's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Now they're having. What is this about Gabby Petito? Hold on. I missed a lot today, huh? The FBI's investigation into Gabby Petito's murder is still open, despite last month's announcement that Brian Laundrie killed her and then took his own life. The agency in January said that Brian Laundrie wrote a suicide note in which he admitted to murdering Gabby Petito. Investigators believe he then shot himself. All logical investigative steps have been concluded in this case, said FBI Denver Division Special Agent in charge Michael Schneider. The investigation did not identify any other individuals other than Brian Laundrie directly involved in the tragic death of Gabby Petito. The FBI's primary focus throughout this investigation was to bring justice to Gabby and her family. But in an email this week, the FBI told The Sun that the case is still open pending administrative actions prior to closing. Oh, I think The Sun is blowing this out of proportion. Do you see this? And a regular media is reporting on this. Retired FBI agent David Shapiro explained what may be happening with the case. After this young woman went missing, they conducted an investigation and talked to people and whatever else was done. All that was documented, and that becomes the investigative file, Shapiro told the newspaper. The investigative file is then stored electronically and in a paper file. It is essentially dotting the I's, crossing the T's, but it's an essential process to protect the integrity of the investigation. Notably, Shapiro said that even when a case becomes formally closed, there's always the possibility of new evidence emerging. Of course there is. Just because the case is closed, the issue's not dead. Right. Newly discovered evidence in the future can change things. The administrative steps to close a case can take 3 months or longer. It depends on the complexity of the investigation. As for the evidence that investigators recovered, like Laundrie's notebook, the FBI may never release it, even to family. It says The Sun asked for a copy of the notebook under the Freedom of Information Act. And in response, the FBI wrote back to them and said, the records responsive to your request are law enforcement records. There is a pending or prospective law enforcement proceeding relevant to these responsive records, and release of this information could reasonably be expected to interfere with enforcement proceedings. Shapiro speculated that the notebook is likely locked away because of how important it is to the investigation. His parents can try to get it, but it might be too important to give back to them unless a court decides differently. Well, can't they now, yeah, I'm trying to think something. Wondered if there was. Gabby Petito captured the nation's attention when she went missing in August. Okay, I read all that. Yeah, that just sounds like something they're looking for news here. There's no new evidence in it. That was I'm very surprised because that wasn't The Sun that reported that. And they're talking about The Sun, but so very disappointed in them. Very disappointed. Kevin Leonard, laying here listening to Kevin Leonard, that is so sweet, and you don't have to do that. You do enough for the channel as it is. You don't have to do that. Absolutely not. You do far, far too much. I appreciate that, but you do not have to do that. But thank you so much. Don't do that again. Really, you do far too much. In Alabama, an Alabama man whose brother allegedly gave him a motorcycle to kill his ex-wife surrendered in Texas on Saturday. An Alabama man whose brother gave him a motorcycle to kill his ex-wife. Here's a motorcycle to kill your ex-wife. Thank you so much. What? Alabama Crime Stoppers said that Darren Christopher Starr, 54, gave up and turned himself into law enforcement in Hondo, Texas at about 1:30 a.m. Starr was wanted for his part in the fatal shooting of fourth-grade teacher Sarah Starr, the mother of two sets of twins. On November 27, 2017, 4 months after her divorce from Darren Starr's brother Jason was finalized. Jason and Darren Starr were indicted by a federal grand jury late last year for the use of interstate commerce facilities in the commission of a murder for hire. Jason was arrested in December and released from jail with an ankle monitor, but Darren evaded capture. According to court records, the Starrs' divorce called for joint custody of their children and for Jason to pay $1,050 per month in child support and $1,500 in alimony. She was also granted a portion of his military benefits. So she was getting $25.50 between alimony and child support, and she was also granted a portion of his military benefits. So I guess he wasn't liking that, thought, well, I'll just kill her. Yeah. Records unsealed on Thursday allege that Jason Starr gave his brother a 2016 Triumph motorcycle and an undisclosed amount of money to kill his ex-wife. What? So crazy. Thank you, Billy Bob. Okay, someone time me out. Fair enough. I get kind of passionate about these cases. Sorry. That's okay, Billy Bob. Just, was it for your language? Just careful. Thank you. So Sarah Starr, 36, was found dead at her home in Enterprise after she failed to appear for her job at Heron Creek Elementary School. Deputies were initially called to the scene for possible suicide and found her body in the carport. She had a fatal gunshot wound to the head, but investigators found no weapon at the scene. The twins, ages 12 and 7 at the time, had spent the night before at their father's home. Jason Starr is expected to go on trial in June, and Darren Starr has been jailed in Texas to await extradition. That is tragic and should be a trial to cover. Wow, poor woman, poor kids. Oh my gosh. That is just prayers for them all. That's horrible. What was that now? Nicole Griffith. Not sure how you guys are sending even 20s. How do you do that anyway? Nicole, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. You guys don't have to do that stuff. Thank you. Okay, now. Let's see here. Boyfriend charged with murder of missing Texas woman. He's on the run. You know who? What about Miliete? When is he going to go on? When's his next little thing for Maya's murder? You know, when is he going to be in there? A Texas man has been charged with the murder of his girlfriend last month. Camarina Perez, 38, was reported missing on January 25th by family members who said that Luis Angel Montes previously made threatening statements about her. Authorities issued a clear alert for Camarina last week and said they were looking for Montes in connection with her disappearance, but they let the alert expire. And late this week, the Travis County Sheriff's Office said that a disturbing chain of events began to emerge, indicating that Montes killed Perez early in the morning on January 25th and obtained a warrant for his arrest, charging him with murder. This is a horrible outcome, and my heart goes out to Camarina's friends and family. We are doing everything we can to find Luis Montes and bring justice to her loved ones. Investigators said that Montes and Perez were last seen together in Pflugerville on January 24th, and that Perez's vehicle, a blue 2014 Chevy Sonic with Texas license plate FZH0400, was spotted January 27th, headed north in Temple. Detectives are also searching for a black 2014 Toyota Tundra license plate CVH2575. Anyone with information is asked to call 512-854-1444. Or Crime Stoppers 512-472-8477. And what is that? No, Kevin Leonard. Oh boy. Kevin Leonard, don't do that anymore, please. I'm serious now. Don't do that, please. I am totally serious. You do enough for the channel. You do way more for the channel. You do not have to do that, please. You're making me feel really bad now. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, Kevin. Seriously, you do way too much for the channel as it is. But thank you. But please don't do that anymore. Please don't do that anymore. Okay, now let me see something here. Where was I? Okay, so overnight Texas shooting leaves 5 dead, including a child and the gunman and 3 wounded. That's the one we've read about already. Oh my gosh. Listen to this. Oh my gosh. A top Russian doctor is under investigation when 7 patients died after they allegedly were given battery fluid before having x-rays. Around 24 other patients became violently ill while preparing for gastrointestinal x-rays at St. Petersburg Municipal Diagnostic Center number 1. They were given what they believed to be barium sulfate, a compound typically used as a contrast agent to make the esophagus, stomach, and intestines show more clearly in CT scans or x-rays. In this clinic, they simply took an uncertified powder and dissolved it in water, pathologist Zahana Schmidt told Moskovsky Komsomolets newspaper. What they received was actually battery fluid. This is not a metaphor. It's how it was. Car batteries also contain barium salts. As I understand it, the technical powder was sold for some kind of laboratory research and not for oral use. In reality, it turns out that people drank battery fluid, naturally causing damage to the intestine, serious burns, poisoning. The clinic's website says that it has temporarily stopped doing gastric examinations with barium sulfate and will resume after an investigation is complete and the cause of poisoning has been uncovered. Quoting Russian news sources, the New York Post said that at least 4 of the patients died within 12 hours of drinking the substance, that medics initially disregarded their symptoms. One man, 14-year-old Alexei Saryov, told the clinic personnel he felt dizzy and his eyes went dark after the procedure, according to his wife, Alexandra. They said, "Go home and lie down." Alexei was readmitted to the hospital after he began vomiting and could not stand. He later died along with 6 others, most of them elderly women. Russia's investigative committee has reportedly launched a criminal investigation into the incidents and detained Dr. Yevgeny Popov on suspicion of causing death by negligence and providing substandard services. That is horrible. Can you imagine that? How just horrendous that was. What is that? Rebecca, Kevin, stop. Yes, Rebecca, and you stop too. Stop. Thank you, guys, but you don't have to do that. Rebecca, don't do that. You need that for your van life, your new van life. You could put something in your van for that. Thank you. But you don't have to do that. Okay. Let me see here. Is there anything else? Missing California woman found buried in a neighbor's backyard. Who was that went missing? A 59-year-old California woman was found dead and buried in the backyard of a neighbor. Let's see. Police said they received a welfare check for a woman on Monday. The caller said that she hadn't heard from the woman, whose identity is not being released. Officers checked the woman's home but found nothing suspicious, and they launched a missing persons investigation. While canvassing the area, neighbors reported hearing a woman screaming in the area on Saturday, although they did not report it. By Tuesday morning, investigators, that clock is getting me in trouble, Lisa Nia. By Tuesday morning, investigators said they had found evidence near the victim's home indicating a violent crime had been committed. Detectives detained a neighbor, 34-year-old Micah James Dovelet, and executed search warrants at both his home and the victim's home. Although they were unable to locate the victim, the investigators found enough evidence to charge Dovelet with murder. The investigation uncovered information about the location of the victim's body, and on Thursday, detectives returned to Dovelet's home with another search warrant and found the body in the backyard. Wow. No further information was being released, so I wonder which missing woman that was. She's 59. Couldn't be that other woman. They never found her, right? The one that went missing after she went to her son's game. That's really weird. And we got to find out when Miliette is going on, what's next in that one, right? But, like, see, for right now, I can't believe it's 3 already. I'm going to open up the panel because I can't believe it's 3 already. Because I know it's like 11:30 and I had to finish editing that whole thing over again. I can't believe how time got away like that. So crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this in Slack. Kevin, you have to come with us to the, when we do the readings and stuff. You should come in the... Very nice. Alright, let me see now. Where was I putting this in general? Okay. So, I don't know what I was going to say. I really don't know what I was going to say. Hi, Irene, Danielle. Maybe was I have to do more of my knitting. I have to start my blanket because I pulled it out, and I've got to, because I wanted to make it longer and make it a blanket. How many links did you use? You was young. I was young. It was a woman. Irene F., as soon as I get everything in order, I have to get my house packed up. New passport. What are you selling from your house? You know, maybe you should sell some stuff from your house. Do you have any Tupperware? Do you have any vintage Tupperware? Or Pyrex? Uh-oh, Kevin broke YouTube. Hi, help me, Rhonda. Scooter's agent. Oh dear, is that Kevin? His laptop won't stop cycling. See, it's telling you, stop that. Susan Witowski. Oh my gosh, as your laptop cycling. See, it's telling you to cool it. Violet. Delta, did you ask what I said? Delta. Delta. Did Delta ask what you said? Hi, Billy Boy. What did you say there? What did she say? Who's that? She wants to ask Delta. Did you ask what I said? Delta Dawn. Carolyn will give it to you. What do you need, Delta Dawn? Oh. There's Delta Dawn. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Scooter.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Scooter. How are you? My husband had
Just fine.
Oh yeah, I had X-rays with contrast too. Thank goodness that I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
You see Kevin's in here under Scooter's agent.
Yes, I did see that.
He said his laptop
Wow,
is
what's Dave listening to now? What's the movie tonight? I would just like to know the number that TV is turned up to. Like, Lexi's ears must be blown out of her head. Does she, because she like, what? What is she, does she walk around like that? Oh my God. I can't even imagine how loud it is in person.
I'm going to ask him if he could lower it a little.
High tick turtle gum. She should be like, sounds like a good movie, Dave.
He started watching this series that Kevin actually said he had been watching. The woman in the woman across the street watching the girl in the window or something like that.
Oh, my daughter watched Yellow Jackets and she said it was good. And she said that she told Michael and Michael said that he watched it twice. It was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to see it, but it's on, I think, Showtime or something.
No, it's on. Is it?
I think. I don't know.
My God. Okay. The horse auction is Saturday the 12th.
That's that same one, isn't it? Is that same movie?
Same series? You have. Wow, cursing really bad.
You don't like it? Don't tell me about it because I want to
Shut it off then, Dave. Do you have anything else to sell for the auction, STFU? Do you have any more of the clay? That seemed to go well.
Yeah, because it said season 1.
Mute that for a minute. Did you have any more of the clay or anything?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Just ate.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you eat? What'd you have? Hi, Sharon. Hi, Tig
Pizza.
Turtlegum. Oh, pizza? Homemade pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Do you make your own pizza dough or you use frozen?
No, I make my own. Flour, all
Mhm.
that stuff. Yeast, yeah.
Let's see. Tig Turtlegum. That's the trial. I'm waiting for Larry. Yeah, I don't know when that's coming. Hi, Sensible
So,
Time.
Carolyn, remember I told you I like Yellow Jackets and you didn't think you'd ever watch it?
No, I don't think I still will.
Oh, it's so good.
Really? I don't know. It's I don't know.
You should just give it a try. I think you'd like it.
Do they
Maybe
eat?
not.
Do they
I know
eat?
Scooter
Do they
would like
eat
it.
each other? Do they eat each other?
I don't think I've gotten
Oh.
to that.
I hope not, because
They
like
might. I don't know. Maybe. I
I-
can't remember. Isn't that awful? I don't think so.
Brandon Lawson. He made a really weird 911
They
call.
might have, but
They
hinted
found
at
his
it. I
body.
don't know.
Brandon Lawson. I don't know. Brandon Lawson. Let me see. I know I didn't mention that. Sensible. Let me see. Let's see your blanket, Scooter. How big is it? Should be done by now, right? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Okay.
I don't have any more yarn for it, so. I
Really?
didn't get to- yeah, remember?
What happened to all your yarn?
Yeah.
Where's your other yarn?
I only have 2 of this.
Wait, I'm so lost. Where's all the yarn you bought?
I mean, like the thin stuff?
Yeah, like the one like I got in purple. Didn't you? Wait, no. Didn't you buy?
I haven't used that. I haven't used that yet.
What were you using when we were knitting with Sandy before the whole thing?
Purple stuff or green stuff, this. That,
So-
remember, I didn't like.
Right, but you haven't tried again with that now that you know how to do it?
No, but I'm going to.
It might make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And so why didn't you use the rest of
Oh, I
that
like
big
that.
thing? You said you couldn't make it anymore because you didn't have any more yarn, but you had a whole big thing you just held up.
No, that's, I only have 2 skeins of this. It's what I ordered off of eBay, remember? That
No.
big and bold that you and Sandy have.
Right,
I only have
but-
2 though.
You have 2, but what are you making the other blanket? What is your blanket that you held up made with?
That is made with some that I found at Walmart and Michael's, I think.
How many skeins
That
or
is,
skeins?
yeah, that's only like 5.
You already made that jacket. I mean, your blanket is knitted already with 5 skeins of yarn. Well, how big
Yeah,
is it?
I'm not even done. Look how big, I showed you.
Oh, come on, Scooter. That's huge.
Why?
No, it's not.
5 skeins.
I thought 4 made a throw.
Yeah, I know. And 6 made a big blanket.
Oh, and the cats love it. They fight over it. I have to keep hiding it.
Aw.
Wow, impressive.
See, it's still, I've got a long ways to go. See, I
Wow.
ended here because I'm out of yarn.
Right. But how long? Maybe you're making it extremely
I
long.
mean, it's super long.
Yeah, it looks like it's ridiculously long. How long is it? How can you even
Come
fit
on,
that?
Scooter.
Come on, Scooter.
Look
How
how
can you fit
long.
that on the table? That's like a king size. How can
Down
you?
on the floor.
It's long, but it's not wide.
You
What
sit
are
on the
gonna do
floor
with-
and do it?
No, it's hanging on the floor.
No,
It's
but
sitting
don't
on
you
the
have to
floor.
put it across your table?
Huh?
Don't you have to put it across your table?
Mhm.
But how do
Yeah, it hangs though. It hangs down this side and this side.
Oh my
I move it.
gosh. That's
just have to get
extremely
more
long.
yarn.
Scooter, that is
But you're
so
gonna make it
Scooter,
wider,
that is
right?
so
Oh,
long.
yeah. Yes.
That is
Okay.
5 skeins of yarn?
Well, let me make sure. 1, 2. One, 2. I lied. That's only 3. Wait, no. It has to be.
You know how to
Yes.
put them together and stuff?
Yeah, I just tie them.
Oh. Wow. That's crazy. Is
And
that
like I said, it was all random. I didn't have it planned. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to put this with it and that,
right? And you don't have any more yarn? You
don't
can't
have any
why,
more
why can't you
that'll
use
go
that
with
yarn
this.
that's on the table?
That's what do you think I should though? Because it's not going to really
Do
go
a
with
row.
it.
Why don't you just do a row of it and see what it looks like?
Think I should?
I don't know.
I can try it. I can pull it out,
You
right?
could try. Yeah, you could pull it out.
All right.
Might be a happy accident.
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought of it and I thought, well, if it had brown, I definitely would.
Scooter,
Yeah,
now is
I'll
that
give it-
one color? Is because I love it how the other colors are there. In that blanket, it's not just one color.
Yeah. I believe 2 of the rows, one yarn is, one color.
Hmm.
And then the other 2 or 3 are multicolored,
I like that.
something like this.
Yeah.
Why, Sharon?
What'd she say?
She says, no, don't do it.
Sharon's
Yeah, I
always
think
got to say
I
don't.
don't know if I would, but
But what about
I'd
that?
try
What
it
about that
maybe.
green one? You can't use that green one; it's too thin.
You think I should try that?
Maybe, I don't know.
is there green in it or not?
Not in this one, no, it's not really green.
Well, there's
so-
green on the bottom, isn't there? What's that green? That looks
Blue, I
green.
think.
It's not green, it's almost like a turquoise, but
Oh. Did Bonnie see your blanket?
yeah, she really likes it.
But did she learn how to do it?
She hasn't done it.
Huh.
Can you
Well,
get the yarn or you have to send away for it?
Some of it I got at Michael's,
Right.
Joann's, and Walmart.
Yeah, but did you
But-
go back to Walmart to get
No,
some
I
more?
need to go back.
Wow, I
This-
would have been running out if I were you today, and you wanted to finish your blanket.
The colors go together. The colors don't go together. But Danielle, the green is so much thinner. See? Danielle,
Hi, Garnet.
look at how thin.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd do that. Maybe.
That wouldn't go with it.
No.
Way too little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I'd
you
be out doing
guys.
more
I'm glad you
yarn.
guys like it.
I'd order it.
Yeah. Did you go online at Walmart and see if you can get it? Walmart only has 2-day shipping. You could have had it delivered to your house.
You got yours,
Get a
right,
free
Lisa?
thing too, a free subscription to Walmart if you don't have one. And,
How did
and I
you
had
do,
it for a
Lisa?
month.
Did you
I
start?
had it. I had it for a month, and then I canceled, and they said, "Do you want 15 more days?" And I said, "Sure." You know, I agreed to 15 more days free subscription, so I get free shipping
Oh,
from
okay.
Walmart.
But what about your blanket? Did you ever start your blanket?
Never did. No,
Really?
no. Saturday all day, I was upstairs looking through stuff and dragging stuff, out and to get rid of or whatever.
You find anything good?
I did that for 5 hours. That's why I never went to bed Friday into Saturday.
That's not good.
Saturday.
That's not
and
good.
stayed up. I know.
Little Miss STFU.
What'd she say? Does she have anything to sell?
She says, I think if I rescue a horse on Saturday, I will name it Scooter's Blanket.
Blanket. So I'm looking at this guy, okay, that you said. Update on the remains found in Gardendale, Ector County, Texas. Hold on, no, that's not the one. That's a different one.
Okay, Sharon, I will. I'm going to put this back until I get more
So
colors.
he was missing a long time then, huh? And
That was funny. Garnet got right on the table probably to get on the blanket.
9 years ago, and then he went missing after the 911 call, and his remains may have been found. That's crazy. After nearly a decade. Wow. So they have, it's with a heavy heart and great difficulty, we have an important update. Our family's long-awaited journey to find answers draw near. For years, we have gone to great lengths to search the area of Brandon's last known whereabouts. Many searches conducted in various ways to look at any potential clues. Recently, one of the advocates led a small search party near the vicinity of Brandon's last known location. The search team came upon clothing that was consistent with Brandon's clothing. Authorities and local law enforcement were contacted and were able to take the evidence in for testing. The Texas Rangers conducted a search that ultimately led them to discover human remains in the same area. Although DNA tests are needed, it's our hearts that we know it's Brandon. Oh, prayers. Yeah, well, at least they'll have the closure after almost 10 years, So, what are you doing now? What's that? What's all this new stuff you're wearing? New stuff for sad fishing? Is that your new sad fishing gear?
Yeah.
That should be easy. Can you imagine that? Like fake casts and stuff. I'm surprised they don't do that on YouTube like Ted Bundy, right? Mm-hmm. Like be like, oh my gosh, I fell in the driveway today. I can't even move both of my arms. They're all up in casts, and then they get off the live stream and they rip them off, and somebody sees them at the local store. Right? Can you imagine? That's going to be the new thing. Every day they have another injury. Can you imagine?
It's just gloves to help,
right? And they'd be like, I'm typing with my mouth now with a pencil because all of my arms are they're not usable.
Using your feet to draw.
Yeah, and then somebody sees them at the local store. It'll be like with those insurance fraud things or disability fraud, and then they see them like dancing out, line dancing. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I had another fall in the driveway. Doctor said I'm not going to be able to get out of the chair. Oh my gosh. That would be something. Broke all the bones in my hand. I broke all the bones in my hand. Really? Yeah. And they hear you. Then somebody calls you and you're typing like crazy and they're like, who is that? Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's funny.
Kevin, we're gonna have to give you that back to get your laptop fixed. You see, you shouldn't have done that.
Carolyn, he wouldn't do that if he didn't want to. Just graciously accept.
Ugh, utter nutter.
Don't make him feel bad. He's enjoying helping, donating.
He does enough. Kevin,
He does.
Little Miss, do you have any other stuff to sell for your horse auction? Do you have any Pyrex or vintage Tupperware? That'll get you a pretty penny.
I am young at heart. Hi, 61.
Hi, 61.
I've never matured. I've still never grown up. Does the
You're
TV sound
crafting.
any lower?
What?
Does the TV sound any lower?
I think so, but it's just
Why?
probably when he.
Did you tell him to turn it down?
What was he watching?
Yeah, I already.
What was he watching?
He's watching season 4 of Ozark, but he said he finished that one that he just started tonight. The girl in the window looking across the street.
Are you serious? Is that really the name of it? The girl in the window looking
Yes,
across the
there
street.
is a
Something
show
like
like
that.
Come on, stop
Yes,
it.
something
What
like
is it,
that.
Lisa?
Yes, on Netflix, right?
That
said I
sounds
would
almost
like
like a
it.
I don't
Saturday
have
Night
Netflix,
Live
but
title.
I've seen that it was coming out.
The
That's-
girl.
In the window looking across the street. Come on.
Wait, the lady.
Wasn't it the lady in the window and everybody said it was
The
horrible?
lady in the window looking
that's a
across the
movie.
street at the girl
I
or
think
something.
it's a series that she's talking
It's
about.
a series, a
Right.
short series.
That sounds really suspect, highly.
Hi,
Hi, Violet. You're going to be
61.
42 this year. Violet, what was your question before you were
be right
asking
back.
if somebody asked your question? You don't have to have somebody ask your question. What's your question? And Captain Leaf Fan, I guess she changed her name. And Utter Nutter. Hello, Utter Nutter. Are you a Utter Nutter? Butter? The stalker?
Are you an utter nutter from another mutter?
Lots of Pyrex. Are you serious? Do you want to sell some of that? Bring it on up, girl. Bring it on up, girl. Hi, Ellie Cattails. Okay, you catch up, Alley Cattails. You felt a bit down too, but now you're here and it's a good night. It's nice.
Yeah,
You
Nicole
are on
Griffith. I stayed
skein
in bed
3
until
now.
2 a.m. today because I was down.
Oh, on your
Depressed,
blanket?
kinda.
That's great. Good deal. Hi, Irene, Kubi. Help me, Rhonda. TT is a character from... Oh, Talking Tina, right? Ooh, who has Pyrex? Little Miss STFU. Why don't you come on? And it's for the horses. Think about the horses.
We'll make it nice.
Yeah, well, man, Utter Nutter said the movie could have been The Stalker. No, I said that. Molly said she didn't believe Gabby is dead because... Oh my gosh, get out of here. Are you serious, Violet? I have no use for that. Does she is privy to everyone's body? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Really thirsty for it.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear what she just said?
Something about thirsty.
She said, I'm really thirsty for it. Oh my gosh, that's going to be clipped. Oh my God.
I heard Dave in the background say something.
Yeah, I know. Come on, Scooter. What's
Water,
that?
regular water.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. That's going to be clipped. Oh my gosh.
She's thirsty for Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Say that. You guys.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So bad.
I don't know how many pairs of socks I've had to put on tonight. I don't think I have any more clean ones now.
Why? Why do you need so many
Why?
socks?
What
What are
would
you
you need so
doing?
many pairs of socks?
What are you walking in? Are your feet very cold? Are you put layering?
I just now took them off because Peanut
Is
keeps peeing right around the edge of the furnace, or right around the corner from the refrigerator, and I don't see it.
Ew, really?
And I keep stepping, and I clean it up.
That's awful.
Why don't you put a wee pad there if that's where she's going? Don't you have a pee pad?
Yeah, those
We already
grabs.
have those in the family room. Yeah, that's where she goes.
But if she's going in that area that you keep stepping in,
She always goes right here now.
That's what then I would probably put a pee pad there.
Probably a good idea.
They like it, little miss. Do you want to sell some of it
Watch
for your
her,
horses?
she'll step in it now again.
You could just go in your kitchen and we can help you open your cabinets and tell
Everybody
people to say
sends
what they
her
like.
some socks. Mail her some socks.
Hi, Peridot.
It's
Oh, no.
just like the fourth pair of socks I went through now tonight.
She's sad fishing for socks.
Now she's sad fishing for socks.
Still wet where I mopped it. Just hand me one.
Might be a good idea. I said, I can't tell anybody walking in this house without shoes on.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't see it.
Well, you should be wearing house Crocs like I do.
I wear slippers.
One,
Just one or two, I don't care.
Why aren't you wearing a pair of house Crocs?
I'll get two. They get right. She pees here.
I like the slippers, the deer foam ones, because they have the
Hi,
rubber
Tracy.
on the bottom, so it's nice.
Let's start a sock fund. Yeah.
Peanut Marie,
I know.
then another one.
It'll
just
be like, you know what, it
Fingers
says will
crossed
crime, they'll
on
think
this.
it's like that dish towel chain letter thing, which is actually, did you know all that stuff is illegal? Do you remember those chain letters? I hated those things.
Yeah, I got them.
I didn't like those, and they would say like you would have the most horrible luck or something if you didn't. Oh,
Yes, right.
yeah, no. My sister's sister-in-law, like really lost her mind over one of those.
Oh dear.
She believed that all this stuff was happening to her because she did not complete this like dish towel chain letter.
I didn't send it out when I got one.
Yeah, but she really thought everybody was. And then my sister's mother-in-law went crazy, and she was like, "You
What
know,
happened?
a long time. I was talking about once somebody said something. I said it's like, remember those chain letters they used to send, and then some people would say they were fun ones, like it was a dish towel chain letter, and everybody would send a dish towel to one person. You'd get like so many dish towels when it went through, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was something like that, and my sister got it, and she sent it to one of the people, and it was her sister-in-law, right? Her husband's sister, and she didn't finish it, and all this stuff started to happen to her, and she kept attributing, like she was a very anxious person anyway, okay?
Well, because she believed it.
But
it came
she
true.
kept attributing that every bad thing that was happening because of that chain letter. And to the point where I think she must have driven her mother crazy, that my sister's mother-in-law called her like screaming at her and said like, don't ever send her anything like that again. Do you know she's losing her mind over it? You know, and yeah, so yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one in the early 90s. That's how long that was ago.
Yeah. Because some of them are really bad. They're like, if you don't complete this, this is going to happen to you. I hated that. And then they started doing it by email.
I hated getting those.
Oh, you know
And
what?
I started
I
getting the
hate.
dish towel ones too.
Yeah, and I hate even on. I don't go on Facebook much, but I don't participate in any of that kind of stuff. Like
I don't
tag 10
either.
people and go give this to 10 people that you think are great women, and then I can't stand that stuff. And you know, a lot of that stuff is just done for marketing. Or the ones where they go, I bet you can't think of a band that begins with the letter B, and you're like, oh yes I can, right? And you're like typing in there, but that's all a ploy to get comments. Like people don't understand that. And then when they give you those contests, a lot of those are used by people to hack you. When they ask you like personal questions, yeah, what was your first pet? What was their name?
Yeah, I don't do those either.
What letter does your mother's last maiden name begin with?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you could find this out by the letter of your mother's maiden name. And it's like so many people just go right ahead and, oh my gosh, yeah. Utter Nutter, you had a great time today? What'd you do? Yeah, that's why I don't like Facebook very much. There's all those stupid things on there. Are you coming on there?
Who's coming?
Or the IQ ones, yeah. Or how old were you when this happened or that happened? Or, yeah. Oh, you fell for it, Tevis? Security.
Excuse me.
God bless you. Gosh. Did you just sneeze all over your blanket?
I did.
Oh, gosh. Nobody wants that now.
Into this. Look into this. Hey, I'm not giving it to anybody.
Nobody used Scooter's blanket if you go to her house.
No,
You
this
have
probably will
those
be for the
things
puppies
too?
or, the dog. I don't know. The cat. I don't know.
Really?
I've been sneezing all freaking day.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
What?
You
I
think
just sneezed.
you
but-
think you have it?
No, I think it's just probably allergies, right?
Right?
Oh,
She's
be
trying to
careful with that
convince-
sensible crime. That's fake. Don't click into anything. Don't log into your account from there. Oh, they called you? Yeah. You barely use the internet, so not me. Really, Kevin? You barely use the internet?
I don't want that information about us.
I wouldn't.
I like Scooter's agent's name. I remember you used that before. Remember, Kevin?
Now
I
she's
was
really,
thinking the
now
other
she's
night-
really sad fishing. I have my hurt arms, and I think I'm getting sick, and I don't know what's happening to me.
And I've lost my socks.
I don't have any socks left. And no, I don't have any yarn. She'll be starting up a live in a minute.
And she's thirsty for it.
Yeah, so thirsty.
Regular water, tap water. That's what I was thirsty.
I have no more seltzer. I'm drinking regular tap water. Oh my gosh.
That's what Dave was making a big deal out of. He can't believe that I'm having regular water.
Really?
Yes, because I'm always drinking seltzer. He has to always say, I'm going to get me a can of water. And he comes and he fills it up by the sink. And staring at me. See, I'm getting my water. You're too good for this.
Really? Oh, see, our water's delicious from the sink.
Oh, ours is too.
Because we
Ours
have a
is
well
really
down
good.
650 feet in rock. It's. I told you, people come here and get the water. Oh wow.
Yeah, we have great tasting water.
Oh, so
I don't trust our water.
really?
Oh, it's Sharon. I have yarn and socks. My arm does hurt.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What did Miss Little STF
Ours
do?
comes from Lake Michigan, our water.
Hi, Kaza. Your tap water's awful? Yee. I know, you remember when you would go to a diner and as a kid and they put water down on the table and you'd pick it up and you'd go, this smells like Clorox. Do you ever remember that? As a kid, we were like, ew, gosh, never drink it. And then you watch the
Chlorine,
people
yeah.
that drink it and they're like, tastes just like home. And you're like, that's what your water tastes like at home? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Ew, little Miss STFU.
Hey, monkeys. Oh, really?
I'll never forget the time my mother felt so bad because we used to get the milk delivered in those glass bottles with the milkman, right? And I took sea monkeys and I took an empty one and I had them in my room. And my mother came in and she's like, what is this, right? So she put it down the toilet. I go, Mom, those are my sea monkeys. And she's like, oh my gosh, she felt so bad. She's like, there were creatures in there. I said, yes. She felt so bad. Oh my gosh. She's like, I didn't know what that was, why you had that in there. I thought it was just, you filled it up with water or something. Who knows? Oh my gosh.
Sharon, is yours, you said Great Lakes too. So it's Lake Michigan and what's the other one? Lake Huron or something? Because we're just Lake Michigan. And the water's wonderful.
Your water comes from the lake?
Yeah, that's where we get ours. Yeah. Indiana American Water Company, but it's from Lake Michigan.
Your sea
Of
monkeys
course,
always
it's
died.
treated, you know.
We had Jimmy got really into sea monkeys one time, and I don't know why, but he started to go into sea monkeys like crazy. He was buying
They
stuff on the
don't
internet.
seem like they're so cute too, don't they? And you can barely
Yes,
even
and
see.
when I was a kid, I thought they had clothes, and I thought they carried like those little scepters or whatever around. I thought they were really going to be like people I could rule in a bottle. When I was a little kid, I really thought they looked like the picture, and I'm like, I can control that entire kingdom. But they're just, and somebody's like, they're just brine shrimp. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Little Miss, are you coming on? Are you going to show the
No,
Pyrex?
she's not home.
Oh, she's not?
home. No.
Oh, I missed
What
that.
was she going to show?
Well, she's going to a horse. She's going to buy a horse at a horse auction.
Yeah, on Saturday, she said.
They are real. They're brine shrimp. I made a blog post about it years ago, probably back in 2010. Said sea monkeys disappointing new generations of kids every day, something like that. It never turns out to what it's supposed to.
You have to look through those little
Sea
magnifying spots.
monkeys, they're a little brine shrimp, and they come in a little. I'll show you. They come in a little set, and there's such promise with them, but really and I was so happy I got mine to hatch and stuff, and I was like 13, and my mother emptied, and she felt terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we
died.
got them from. Let's see. Sea monkeys. A lot of them look like this, rough and ready. You get like a little kit like this.
I have to go find another pair of socks, and they're not going to match.
Who cares?
Well, that's the end thing now.
World's only instant pets. See, and they show you these people like these little. They're supposed to be these brine shrimp, but they make them look like people that you can rule a whole empire of sea monkeys. But it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Look at these. I've never heard of these. Open. What's this? Trioptica. Gigantic triops. Biggest of the trioptic family. We start with triops, little crustacean ets with compound eyes that have been around since Triassic days. You pick ghost triops, see-through honeys, or the larger gigantic triops. The biggest triops, which is a gigantic among lesser beasts. In both cases, you get eggs, baby, and adult food, and a pipette. What is that? Does anybody know what that is? What is that? What does it even look like? Is it a bug? Trioptica. I'm going to look at that. A gigantic triops. Let me see. What does it look like? Images. Oh my gosh, look. Are they praying mantis type things? Look. This is this says a huge triops. This is in Morocco though.
Wait, what? Okay, I gotta get on here and see.
What is that? Gigantic triops eggs for sale. Did anybody ever see these before? I never did.
Mm-mm.
What's that? Kids would probably like. My kids would probably like that. Jimmy with 2 bugs. What is that?
What is that thing?
It's called a gigantic triops. What is that?
I thought you were
Oh
showing.
God, no.
Well, it came after the sea monkeys. I don't know what it is. My kids would probably like it though. That's for sure. My largest triops. Look at this.
Wow. Carolyn, what did you say these names are up on the screen?
Oh, I don't know what they are. Isn't that funny? I'm going to
Yeah,
call them
'cause
out.
the
I'm
other
going
day
to
it
send them a
said, what,
strongly worded
Margaret?
letter that it's not working to stream to Facebook, and I don't know what these names are showing up on the screen. Okay? I'm going to see if the chat knows what these are. Does anybody in the chat know what these are? Wait, hold on. That's really cute, and I want it. Do you know what that is?
Ooh,
My kids would love this. So would mine, Nicole. Jimmy would too, I think. I thought I just saw somebody walking across the room. This one looks pretty cute. And that looks kind of cute. I guess it doesn't bite. Triassic triops. It's the catnips. No, it's not hermit crabs. It looks like a snail, Sharon says. Yuck and no, says Danielle. No, Danielle, stop.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
It looks like it could be fun, Danielle. Every time I see Danielle, it's don't yell, Danielle. Don't yell, Danielle. I wonder if her mother said that to her. Homegrown are always the best. Gigantic.
Little Miss said it's an isotrope.
Oh, look at these. They say they're cooler than monkeys. Prehistoric triops kits. There's different ones. Triops, way cooler, bigger, and more active than sea monkeys. They're dinosaur shrimp. Leftovers from the same 200 million years ago. Don't eat them. Just grow them and enjoy this bizarre and ancient display of nature.
Oh,
Add the eggs to water. Watch them go. They'll hatch in a day and they'll reach 1 to 2 inches in a few weeks. That would be good to put a time-lapse camera on. Wouldn't it be?
you know what I would love to have as a pet? An armadillo.
Okay, put that on the fund. Are they nice and friendly?
I have no idea. I've only seen-
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look that up. Armadillo. How are armadillos? How are
out west, dead on the highway.
What happened?
I saw, 1 or 2 dead on the highway, like when we'd go on vacation.
And you wanted to be like
west.
Lisa and go out and get it?
They looked so cool.
Let's
I
see.
was just having a picture of a snake.
Well, it
pet
says.
snake around Dave's neck.
Well, here's some things you might not want one after this.
They'd love snakes, Lisa.
The armadillo
Oh,
is a
does he?
unique animal,
He
but
used
it
to raise
says.
them.
How is an armadillo as a pet? Armadillos are primary solitary creatures, but will sometimes live in small groups. They prefer to be on the ground and not climb trees as a sloth. These one-of-a-kind animals found in North America, it said something about them having a musky smell, which that's not good. And
they carry leprosy too.
oh, good, good. That's
They
just
can, I guess, right?
really.
Well, Sensible Crime said it, and I know I've heard that.
Armadillos are not domesticated animals. They require space to explore, so they can't stay caged up, and they need plenty of room and walking space to explore and live comfortably. The armadillo in wild can be difficult to domesticate, with some
they
exceptions.
are?
A baby armadillo is more likely to be domesticated because it doesn't have the same aggressive tendencies as an adult. It will show its more docile behavior. You will not be able to teach your armadillo tricks or train it to perform tricks for you. You will be able to hold your armadillo and pet them, but they're not toys. Do not treat them as such. The armadillo's basic needs are not difficult to care for by an experienced pet owner. It is hands-off process, however. They can be fed dog or cat food. They don't eat bugs, if they don't eat bugs in the wild, which is what their diet consists of mainly when free roaming. You will not need to do any training because it wouldn't work anyway. So once you provide it with adequate living environment, the rest will become easier. Do they get along with other pets? We do not recommend an armadillo as a pet for children. Oh, God.
Wow.
Armadillo.
I just
I
think they're
love
cool
hedgehogs.
looking,
I want a
you know?
hedgehog.
I love how they look with their armor. Little Miss Dave had a ferret before I knew him.
I don't
There's
picture
pictures
Dave
of
as a
it.
ferret.
And he had a
Hi,
bird,
Margot K.
Connor.
Conure?
Yeah,
Margot
Connor.
K said, "Good morning, all. Not sure what you are. I'm not sure what I am either."
Hi,
Good morning.
Tabby.
How's your blanket coming, Margot?
Hi, Utter Nutter.
Hi, Shauna Marie.
Hey, I'm going to try now with this one. See what happens.
See, try another blanket. Yeah, just try a different one because that's what I made my scarf with, I think. Or yeah, I think you got the same.
How many loops did you go?
For the scarf,
Mhm.
they said 8, but I think I actually did 10.
And then how far across?
That's what I mean. 10 loops across.
Oh,
Yeah.
and 10.
No, and then just keep going. I didn't count that way, just until
Oh.
it was long enough. Just
How
keep-
many skeins did you use?
I wasn't even through one skein, and
Oh.
and I've got tons. You do think they are cute? I wouldn't picture you, Sharon, thinking of possums are cute. Yeah, possums. I don't know. They can be cute or ugly. I don't know. Depends. It depends.
I told you guys that Garfield, our orange kitty, that died, he brought in a baby possum.
And what'd you do with it?
Dave put gloves on and he put it over in the field where we thought he probably got it from.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have kept it.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Let me
I
just
would have
read-
at least gone to the field and made sure somebody came after it before the hawk got it.
Well, it's tall grass, real high weeds.
I know, but what about its mother and stuff?
I don't know.
Okay. Next time.
Don't guilt shame her.
All right.
I have pictures of it too, but it was little. And when Dave picked it up, it went, like it was dead. It had its mouth wide open. It was so cute.
Aw.
Oh, really, Margot? I have my blanket too wide.
I have to
To redo
redo it
this
because I
one.
want a baby blanket.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
I thought of that again, High 61, and I wish we would have kept it.
One killed a possum? Killed one of your roosters? Really?
Remember Caroline Connor? She told that story when she did my hair, how she picked up that possum that had been hit
Oh,
by a car.
yeah, I know. I can't believe that.
Took it to the vet. She's something with animals, It doesn't bother her.
Did she start up her YouTube channel yet?
She hasn't told me that she has. I want her to. She sent me some videos to watch to get me started, but I haven't watched any of
Oh,
them
no.
yet.
To get you started. Oh, dear.
She said it'll just take you down rabbit holes,
Oh, dear.
Hey, Caroline, if you're listening, love ya.
It was one of your show chickens? You have show chickens? Sorry to hear that.
Oh, wow, little miss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have those in the fair and everything. You've
I
never
know,
seen
but I didn't know she had show chickens. I know there are show chickens, but I didn't know that she had chickens at period. I didn't know she had show chickens.
Dave had pet rats too, Nicole, and pet mice. Sort of. He fed them to the.
Oh gosh, please stop with that.
Yeah, he did. The baby mice were so tiny. Shelley used to come over all the time because she lived right down the road at the time. She'd be here every night and we'd play games together.
Yeah.
She always would say, Dave, can I hold some of the baby mice? So we would go in and get her one or two of them, and she'd sit here holding a naked little mouse.
Yeah,
and
but
pet
then
him.
wouldn't that kill her that they were, oh,
Yeah, she hated that, they were going to end up being food.
ugh.
I couldn't stand it either, I'm like, that's so horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, well, they have to eat.
But they
You
sell
know
them
what?
frozen now, so I would,
Well, Carolyn, he got to where he did that too.
yeah.
And people would come here and buy them, the frozen ones. And the frozen rats, and yeah. He had a freezer that he bought just for them.
Oh
He
dear.
had a way of, putting them out real quick.
Oh
They
gosh.
didn't go any
Oh
pain.
dear. Well, this is
Oh
really
dear.
gone
This,
very
yeah, this is really bad.
bad.
Is this why you thought he might be a serial killer? I have a way to take them out, Scooter. They don't feel anything, they go out right away. Remember when she used to ask
Said
that?
it was totally painless.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
Uh,
I know, Nicole, agree with me too. I still get fresh eggs from my dad. They're so good. Yep, sensible crime. Yep. Some had to be live. Yes.
you have chickens, but they're stuffed, right? I know, and you used to dress them in clothes. I remember. Sharon, I do remember.
He had a humongous cage thingy that he built with different levels and sliding glass doors and
Of
locks.
the creature for the kids. Shows it on both sides. They get long if you want to show everyone. Hi, Carol Plant. How are you? I haven't seen Carol Clark in the chats. Have you? I hope she didn't get blocked by mistake because I haven't seen her in the chats. I've seen her in comments or in Slack, but I have.
She sends me messages in Slack. She sends me funny sayings and stuff all the time.
Yeah, but I haven't seen her in the chats. So next time you ask her if she's blocked.
Oh, she's not, or she would have said something.
Well, she might not know.
All right. I thought she's been here though in chat.
I don't know. Rough and ready. So it is the width.
She's got a great sense of humor. She just keeps me laughing.
What do you want to know, Rough and Ready?
Hi, Carol Plant.
Hi, Carol Plant.
Hi, Shay. Shay, there is another Shay around, but they have a totally different picture.
Yeah.
It's like fire or something, right, Carolyn?
What is
Like orangish.
Yeah, and she's in that other bad one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a bad one.
We got a little scared thinking, oh,
We did get a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
oh yes, she did, Carolyn.
What?
Lisa Nia sent you a message on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
She's always keeping you up to date.
Lisa Nia.
Oh, and I forwarded I forwarded one email to you from someone.
Wow, Lisa Nia. Hold on a minute. I'm sending you. Okay, read my comments. Okay.
Hi, MTGB.
Oh, you saw it, Shay?
Okay. Okay. All right, I'll look at everything you're sending. I have to really concentrate on that. So.
Yeah,
And-
Lisa Nia, I haven't checked what you sent me earlier.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I see that. Oh wow. Yeah. Somebody wants attention, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Let's see, rough and ready. When you start your blanket, is that the width it's going to be or the length?
Are you serious, Lisa Nia? Somebody thought this was a pill bottle?
What?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm chugging these pills down. This is premium decoupage, you morons. Oh my gosh.
Were they impersonating you, Shay? Or do they just have that name as well? You know, I don't know.
I'll look, because I have a screenshot of the avatar, but I don't think it was yours. Remember I showed it to you and I said that's not our Shay.
Mm-mm. It's not. She said she's seen them. Oh, she asked them why they were impersonating her.
Oh, a pill bottle. Are you kidding me?
What did they say to you, Shay? Rough and Ready, I don't know. I think it's the width. Yeah, it would be the width. Rough and Ready.
Okay, sensible crime. Have a good rest.
Oh, sick people. Isn't
Okay,
it?
sensible crime.
Pill bottle.
I should be doing the same thing. I stayed up listening to them last night in Zoom way too long. I should not have done that. Hardly ever slept.
I
Good
know.
night, Sharon. Love
Good
you.
night, Sharon.
Me either. Good night, Sharon.
I had earbuds in.
I thought you said I had earbuds in. Okay, now you wanted me to look at your thing, Irene, right? In Slack. What are you eating, Jimmy?
That's sweet, Nicole.
Are you eating ice cream? Yeah. Did you put it in general, Irene? Because I don't see it.
Irene, yes, I said the width. Yep.
I don't see it, Irene. In general. Did you put it in crafts by mistake? Well,
Yep.
you know what? The crackle varnish, I don't know what's going on with that. You know, like it worked really well when I used it this one time, and yet it didn't crackle this. Jury's out on that, Mom Ames. And I know that Lisa had problems too. It worked well, stellar the first time I used it, and now it's like not the best. But somebody said you could also use like some kind of I don't know. I'll research it. I'm going to see what's going on.
That's right, Sharon, in this nice little chair.
Irene, I don't have anything.
Good morning, Jackie Burns, or evening.
Oh, hello, Jackie Burns.
Hi, Jackie Burns and Rescue 6.
Hi, Rescue 6.
And TX Warrior.
Rebecca.
There's Carol
look
Clark.
like-
Carol Clark.
Rebecca, if you're still in here.
Oh, the horse.
Yeah.
The horse is a
I keep
horse.
it right here where I can look at it right by my computer.
Of course, of course. Unless the horse is a...
The horse is, now my neck keeps sticking.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Now
Oh,
she
no,
needs
now
a
it's her neck.
Now you need a neck brace.
Neck brace.
Yeah, and be
scooter.
like that. You know, you should have that neck brace, like we said to Lisa, that your just arms lay out and you can't move your arms or anything. And then be just like, hold on a minute, I've got to type something and put that thing in your mouth to type.
Remember, I do have that neck.
YouTube famous.
Remember? I
The
was
what?
wearing that.
Oh, yeah, the neck brace, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Did Lisa have that where her arms were
Well,
held
that's
out at her
beautiful,
neck?
Scooter.
No. I don't think so.
Like,
I showed 'em
or
already.
how about the people that would show up like in traction in a bed on, I'm sorry, guys. Things are getting really hard and there's no one here to help me. I don't know what, and then you know the people on YouTube are like, oh my gosh, right? You know, if somebody did that, somebody that's always scamming, they would be like, oh my gosh, you need a staff of people. Hurry up, right?
Sorry, Rough and Ready. Hope you
Oh my
feel
God.
better.
They would.
They would be like, they would have a team there, like immediately assembled.
I'll have to get an appointment this week.
Oh my gosh.
Mark, get my adjustment. Started last night.
Oh, remember my rib went back into its place. Somebody, who said it? Janet Patty said it wouldn't go without an adjustment or without, what did she tell me I had to get? Adjustment, or she told me how to do something else. And I didn't have to do either one. I just waited some time.
Yeah, sometimes, they will.
I have something fun to look at, Carolyn. Look up the Flintstones house in California. It's so interesting. Okay.
Whisper to me.
Look in general. You guys are really making me work here. Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
What?
Hmm.
The bugs?
Nothing. Just the bugs or whatever.
Okay. Flintstones house in California. I wonder where it is. You think Davida would go there and go take a picture?
You think she would?
This is somebody's private residence? Meet the Flintstones house, a home so odd it was declared a public nuisance.
Oh, really?
That's what it says.
Gotta see this.
A small town in San Francisco Bay Area is apparently unamused by improvements that one of its high-profile residents has made to a distinctive property known as the Flintstone house. The town of Hillsborough, California, perhaps seeking to avoid becoming the next bedrock, has sued its owner to force the removal of dinosaur statues, a sign reading Yabba Dabba Doo, and other landscaping, according to a lawsuit filed in Superior Court. Wow. Nestled in a hilly community of about 11,000 in San Mateo County, where homes routinely sell for millions, this particular residence, with its curving lines, red and purple domes, multicolored mushrooms, scattered animal statues, has long attracted attention from neighbors. No, not the rebels. One could even say it's a page right out of history. But, at least in its current form, officials and residents do not want the home, which evokes a 1960s cartoon in their backyard. A panel of code enforcement officials last fall declared many recent renovations to the home to become a public nuisance, according to a town order, and have asked the judge to do the same. The suit alleges that the homeowner did not secure the proper permits and approval for changes. It's one thing to spot this house when driving by on the freeway. You might find it amusing, says Mark Hudak, lawyer for the town. I've heard about him before. It's a different thing to be a neighbor and see it all day long. I don't know. Let's see. The homeowner, the retired media mogul Florence Fang, whose family once published the San Francisco Examiner, and other newspapers will fight to save it. Her grandson, Sean Fang, said, "I think the dinosaurs are beautiful. They make everyone smile. They should stay." Oh, what's the big deal? That really wouldn't bother me.
No, me either.
Big deal. It's the person's house. What do you care?
Yeah.
Live a little, people.
I love mushrooms. I don't love to eat them, but I love.
I would like to see
love
what the
them like
inside
that,
looks like,
decorative.
and I wonder what it's made of. Is that like stucco?
It
Is
looks
that,
like hard plastic or something.
no, it almost looks like pottery.
Plastic, but you know.
No, it almost looks like pottery.
Oh, pottery? Really?
It looks like. I wonder what it's made of. But I wouldn't say it looks like the Flintstones. It almost looks like the Wienermobile, and then it almost looks like a submarine.
That purple thing looks like a football helmet, kind of.
I wonder what the inside looks like. Oh, here it is. Look at the inside.
You too famous that you might have to look on Zillow. That's the part I want you to see.
Look at that. That is weird.
Well, there, Dave is
Dave,
moving.
what is Dave doing? Jamming out?
Here, I'll mute. That's
Okay.
the show. The
All right.
Ozarks.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, the owner settled the lawsuit. It can stay after the lawsuit between the town and the homeowner was settled.
Wow. Good.
I don't see anything for Zillow. If you have a link, send it, but I don't see Zillow on there. Peek inside. Here, let me see here.
It's cool looking inside though.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought I muted and I didn't
No, you did, but now you're back.
because I just went to unmute and I was unmuted. Somehow I can't see DeVita living in this though.
No, DeVita wouldn't like this. I could see her really flipping out about something like this.
She'd be protesting the neighbor.
Yeah, oh, I could see that, yeah.
Carolyn and Scooter, you have a message in the chat if you want it deleted or not.
What?
Hold on,
Marley Grace W.
hold on.
Oh, how funny. Why do you care?
Don't even, because they're just trying to bait
Okay.
you. They're just trying to
Can
bait
we
you.
take them away?
Yeah. Just delete them. Delete it.
How many loops did I do for the?
You know what? I wanted to say something to you, Marley.
Uh-oh,
Give her a
good.
break. Really, the woman that called me. Hold on a minute. Where's my thing? So I make sure I quote this right.
I just want to say Mark okay for the brown one that I'm working on that I need to get more. The long one. I went with Wise 50. And then I don't know how far I'm going to go.
Okay, so Marley or whatever your name is, you want me to do that with the woman that just announced today that I use my son's death for attention when she's on her third fundraiser for her aunt's bereavement fund that she's collecting money for so that they can
And
eat.
called your son a relative?
She called my son a relative. She admits she calls my son a relative, and she said, "Oh, they just ran with that, didn't they?" And she says, "I use my son's death for attention, and that anyone that does not see that is blind." So, what are they about your fundraisers? Are they blind? She says, "I spoke about her niece and played the video repeatedly. I've never played one of your videos or any creator's video on here repeatedly, ever, including that video, because I don't do that. So you know what? Go find it for me, because I don't delete my videos, and I didn't play it." Good one, good lie. You're a liar. You are a liar. Okay? You are a liar. And you know what? All grief isn't the same. The grief of an aunt is not the same as a child, and you are sick to even say so, which she said as well. So, yeah, go ahead. Marley, go back to your leader. See you later.
You're welcome, Margot.
Okay.
And you see us not talking about anything about her aunt and anything.
See, they wanted, we're
saying
not
anything
talking about her, but she
grief.
had to send the little I Spy in to try to get
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Go back to your leader.
We know how it goes, Marley. We know the drill.
Go back to your leader.
Nicole and
She'll
Shay, I
give you
believe
some
that none of us are
girls.
ever alone, and one day we will see our loved ones. I believe that. It keeps me going.
We do too.
I feel her around my mom. And I'm sure other people feel their family around that have passed.
Coops rhymes with poops.
What?
She said Coops rhymes with poops.
I don't believe that she wants peace.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. How do you want peace when you
heard that
say what you
before.
say?
How many
Oh, I
times?
think she's
I
using
know.
her son's death for attention, while she's holding fundraisers for. Come on,
Yeah.
the freak on.
It's not sincere. It's not.
Please. And how much money do you need to eat on the third fundraiser? So what do they have, like $5,000 now to eat?
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
And I'm afraid of trying to heat my home. I mean,
Right.
you know, after
Yeah.
grants run out. I mean, come on.
It's ridiculous.
It does, Kobe. It does give us hope.
Oh, they need ratings. Same old. Yeah.
I would love to do fundraisers. for you every day, Carolyn.
It's so stupid that she does that.
Ah,
I will see my. Yeah, I don't know. And she's just horrible.
Good
She's a
too.
horrible, 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 horrible person to say the things she does.
I'd love to do them. I could do it on my channel. We could do it on your
Don't.
channel too. We could all be up here dancing.
Dancing. Yeah,
I was
listen.
trying to dance like Michael Jackson last night. It was cracking Lexi up.
That's good. I wish you taped it.
I was. She was laughing.
Where are you
I'm
going?
like, I want to do this on.
Where are you going?
See?
Oh,
I was
because it's
doing
very
Thriller.
hot in here.
Like she in bed.
She's gonna work.
Some jerk, Jimmy.
There's no heat on what?
What do you mean? Some jerk thought that they said I had a big pill bottle. This is what I'm taking, big pills. Some jerk, big purple pill
My
bottle.
vitamin C
Yeah.
bottle is that
Because
big.
okay,
I
and
buy it.
I do have vitamins like this size, and I take a lot of vitamins. But how stupid? Because if you think I was taking, first of all, if you can tell that's not a, what am I taking? Like, what kind of prescription medicine even looks like this? If this looked like anything, it would look like a vitamin bottle. Number one.
Right. Yeah.
Number two, would I be taking it right out here in the opening or open or announce, I'm going to go take my vitamins now, guys? If I was doing something like that, I would keep it on the sneak, on the down low, wouldn't tell you I'm going to take vitamins. I would tell you I'm going to let the dog out. How stupid. Beyond stupid. Maybe this, you know what? You know what this is?
No,
I chop everything up, and this is the easiest way, because I just go like this. That's why I lick it. This is my meds. It's my Xanax infused lip
crushed
gloss.
right up in there.
I crush it up. I just put it in the Vitamix, and I make lip gloss out of it. And you guys are none the wiser.
And she's going to start selling it.
And every time I just go like this, and I've
with a
just got a
disclaimer.
mouthful of Xanax.
Look at her face.
Okay, now we've got another one. FYI, if you have a person come in your chat that goes by Cash Money, he's a predator. He stalks women, and we're letting our channels know this is Dolly Vision. Dolly Vision. Isn't that the one
They
that...
came
One
in
that
here that
comes in and
night.
bombs you
Yeah,
like
but you
that.
guys, but you know they all unsubbed? You
They
guys,
did.
that wasn't very nice. You guys came here and did a bomb thing, and then you
Oh.
all unsubbed.
No, they didn't, did they? Really?
Fakers.
Oh,
Right away, too. Right away. Fakers.
my goodness.
Mhm.
Fakers. MOs, whereas he referenced that you were sad and upset in the pill bottle he tried to say you were using. Like you were going to take... like I was going to go take these? Yes, guys, I'm very sad and upset, and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to take this decoupage.
Are those your vitamins?
No, it's my decoupage.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
you're taking back. Oh, well, look, Sammy Joe.
Well, no, Sammy Joe, not everyone probably
Oh,
maybe didn't know.
well,
stuff. So,
almost everyone
We're
did.
not trying to group them all together.
Well, almost
Anybody
everyone
from there.
did.
No.
Look what Denise Wilson says.
What'd she say? Who's Denise Wilson? He is very dangerous. Call Dolly Vision if you need information. Okay, Cash Money. All
I'm
right.
glad you're still here, Sammy Joe.
You know what,
Thank you
Denise?
for
I've dealt with so many dangerous people. I bet you the people I've dealt with are way more dangerous than this guy. Go listen to my other video. Take this decoupage. Guys, I'm going to go upstairs and take the decoupage. He stalks women
Oh,
and there's
well,
family.
she's been stalked enough by women.
I found you from Dolly, and I'm still here. Pop Not Soda. Okay, well, I haven't seen you guys. You guys should come in the chat more because it was so weird because guys went up like 80 and then within minutes, they were all gone again. So what do you expect me to think, right? If you go up 80 and then by the next morning, they're not there anymore, and they're not in your new subscribers, then what? It's highly suspect, but I'm glad you guys stayed. But I think the majority undid it.
That's
He got
awful, Denise.
on another creator and was stalking. Yeah, but we don't have any kids here.
Yes, we do, Kobe. We take it to the next level. Decoupage.
Pop, not soda. You should. There was somebody named Pop Tart that was really vile, and that Butterfly Kisses. That's the one that changed her
Right,
name,
yeah.
and she changed her name already because she had a different name, and she left really horrible comments, and then she was leaving horrible comments tonight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Aware.
such a lunatic.
Oh, we're glad you want to chat.
I'm really sad.
Boy.
Maybe this decoupage medium can cheer me up. Somebody's desperate for
They're
views.
just looking for their next person to hurt, you know.
Oh, no, no, the one she's talking
what
about
keeps
is
them
desperate
going.
for views, and he hasn't been getting them, and now he's got bunches using my name in that.
Well, of course. That's how it goes.
Don't you feel bad about yourself? And I know you're watching, but I won't say your name. You know why? Because I'm not going to help you out. But you need my name, you little gangster wannabe. Nothing.
Wanna be.
Little boy. And everything I said to you, right?
Wanna
Yeah,
be. but you
liar.
are.
Liar. You can't even
I
create
was
your own
gonna say-
content. Liar. You can't
I said
create
you're a
it.
Liar,
liar.
liar, pants on fire.
You are trash bags. See you later. Oh my goodness.
It's not nice to lie. Remember, it's not nice to fool.
Remember
Mother
that?
Nature.
It's not
Mother
nice to
Nature.
fool Mother Nature.
If you think it's butter, but it's not, it's chiffon.
Oh gosh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
remember it's not. I just remember it's not nice to fool.
the same
No,
one.
I thought it wasn't it parquet butter, wasn't it something like that? And then I thought, is that what it was?
Chiffon.
Mother Nature was chiffon.
No,
Well,
I
the
thought
commercial was for butter chiffon.
I didn't chiffon. I
Who
don't
was
remember,
Mother Nature?
but I don't remember chiffon.
What butter thing was
If
that?
you think it's butter, but
But it's not
it's chiffon.
chiffon.
remember that.
Chiffon, maybe?
Do they even sell margarine anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they
think they do. I don't get it. I
Yeah.
like their butter. I get Land O'Lakes in the tub. I love that for
Yeah.
doing, you can keep it in the fridge and
But
it'll
what is
spread
like
better.
margarine? Is it just like hydrogenated oils or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Oh,
everybody
good.
thought it was so healthy.
Yeah, it's not.
They
I
get
don't think it is. I
lathering
like
it
butter.
on. Get the
I've always liked
margarine.
butter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My
What?
great aunt would
Olive
say
oil.
if you have to eat
Yeah, but I
something
know,
else
but I'm
with
like,
the
I'm
little
trying to
stuff,
remember
that's
if
why you even eat it.
we had that margarine. I wonder if we even baked with margarine because I don't know. But I know we bought butter for that. But then I'm trying to remember.
Butter,
if we,
butter,
We had-
parquet. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
parquet.
that.
I remember parquet came in sticks, right? But there was also one called Imperial, wasn't there?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
one
yes.
was half
It's
and
in the
half.
store still. Imperial is.
Yeah.
You get that crown on your head in the commercial, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The big old.
My favorite when I was a kid was also Mr. Whipple. Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, every situation calls for a meal fund, right? Every situation. I would be so embarrassed to tell
So
people
true.
like that about I don't know about
Yeah,
like
like
just
you
about
just
that or that I forgot to do that or something. I don't know. You're really setting yourself up for something. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, Oleo. You're right. Kat.
Yeah, Oleo. That's what Jimmy just said. Oleo. Country
Oh,
Crock.
God,
I remember
no,
that
don't.
one.
You're triggering me, LMNW. Don't say that. Oh,
Which-
God. Oh, God.
Oh, lick the bottom of his shoe.
Oh.
Somebody pointed out something really interesting about that Irene, though. Come on, Irene.
What about
Your
it?
mother only used margarine, but bought butter on Thanksgiving. I swore I would only buy butter. Yeah, I remember Country Crock. Remember Country Crock?
Uh-huh.
Yes, Mom would get that. Yeah, she got that one.
Yeah, they still sell most all of that.
I wonder when
They
I
do.
went I don't remember buying margarine, but I don't want what? Okay, and what do you have an appointment at 11:30?
Yeah, I have to leave at 10.
You're leaving at 10?
Yep.
Huh.
Why, you come?
I don't know.
All right, you'll be ready.
I might want. Where you have to go to that place? That place you normally
No,
go to?
something different. No, it's the same.
Don't dox it.
It's the same company. I mean,
But is it by that other place?
I don't think so.
Not anywhere near
right,
there?
Somewhere near. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
Is it in that area?
Yeah. Why you want to go to that?
Don't dox.
Okay. I'm not. If you want to go anyplace,
Don't
you just go
dox.
anyway, don't worry about it.
Don't dox.
Dox. What the heck is that?
You know.
Um,
Why is it so hot in here now? Before I couldn't get.
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake?
Yep.
What'd you do?
I had heat up too high.
Oh, great.
I just realized it a minute ago. I gotta find my phone. I want to look and see what
Go
that place is.
shopping.
Yeah. No, I just have to look at something. What am I gonna say?
Fabio, I can't believe it's not butter. Maybe?
Yes, it is. And you know what? There's something called Meal Train, Mimi, if somebody's really interested about meals. And what it does is, like a lot of times after somebody has a baby or if somebody had an operation, they have a meal train and they all organize that. Someone either makes the meals and brings them or they could get takeout. But others like us, have to worry about your meals on your own all the time. You don't have a meal train or people bringing stuff or, people. It's just ridiculous.
I don't even know what ghee is.
Ghee. Ghee. It's ghee.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's butter.
Oh,
For some reason, they can't do that any longer, is what she said. I don't understand why. And I also don't understand because I don't think anybody's coming in from
Probably from COVID or something like that.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I really don't know. That's all I could think of.
Ghee is butter that's been clarified. No, ghee is ghee is butter. Is it clarified or is it clarified butter? Wait, clarified.
Something.
Yes, clarified.
what's that mean?
Yeah.
It means
I've seen it in the
it's
stores.
it's been
Like on
cleared.
that?
It's been cleared. It has all its papers and it's not illegal in any way.
Indian butter, yes, because Shelly, my sister, was the first one that told me about that. 'cause
Ghee is
she's
Indian
married to a
butter
guy from
clarified.
Pakistan.
Huh.
Try Mom's Meals. They do specialty meals
Do they
too.
even have cheap butter around us or Jehi or whatever?
Cheap butter? Oh,
No,
ghee
that
butter.
G.
Ghee. I think it's ghee butter. Ghee
Ghee?
butter.
Okay.
Ghee, like ghee. Oh God. Where's Nancy M? She wasn't here tonight, is she?
I've seen it in health food stores too, Lisa.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Whole Foods and stuff might have it, or farm.
Might.
Fresh?
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
Totally pure butter, Leslie says. The ghee butter? Let me see.
I'll have to try that then. I just never have tried it.
Me either.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
You can get it on Amazon. It says, what is ghee?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
wow.
clarified butter that has been simmered and strained to remove all water. In France,
I guess I've never looked.
clarified
for
butter. Hold on a minute. Okay. In France, clarified butter has uncooked milk solids, yielding a product with a very clean, sweet flavor. In comparison, ghee is cooked over low heat, so you can make your own. It's cooked over low heat until the milk solids have a chance to start to brown lightly. I always want to make this brown butter frosting. Creating a slightly nutty, caramelized vibe. It is shelf stable with a high smoke point and deeply nutty flavor. Ghee has played a role It's prized for its anti-inflammatory, digestive, and therapeutic properties. It even appears in the myth of creation, where the dietary blah 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 created ghee from nothingness and poured it into the fire to form his offspring. Oh.
I'm gonna have to buy some then.
Me too.
It comes in jars. You to make it at home. Here, see? Start. Wait, one minute. I'm trying to teach you something.
Here's what's near the.
Don't box yourself.
Don't dox.
Yeah, that's
Lisa, you're always yelling at Jimmy.
okay.
Who, me?
To make it at home.
I don't even listen.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Love you.
To make it at
And
home.
Carolyn says to him, "You always say it too."
To make it at home, start by simmering a saucepan of butter.
He was young.
In what?
They said you're always young.
No, they said Lisa
Oh,
is
Lisa?
always yelling at you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
No, not me.
Okay.
Jimmy.
I don't know. That's
To
what
ma-
she said.
Oh, okay. Start by simmering a saucepan of butter until the milk
Good night,
solids
everybody.
sink. Then cook over a very low heat until they turn golden brown. A pound of butter needs at least 45 minutes, and big batches need even longer. Butter is 20% water, so we're removing the water. But then how do you can't bake with that? So is that just for your toast and stuff, or your like veg? I don't know.
And Nicole Griffith said it's what they give you when you get your lobster with butter. That's the kind of butter you get.
Not always though.
And that's so freaking good.
But not always though. You not
I don't
always
like
get it.
lobster.
I'm
I don't
just
like
saying.
lobster. I'm probably the only one.
You don't like lobster?
No. I
Yum,
did
yum,
when I was like in
yum.
my 20s. Maybe I should try it again.
You haven't had it since you've been in your 20s?
No.
Oh wow.
Now I want it.
Do you like crab legs?
No, I don't like crab.
Really?
Oh, I love crab.
I like scallops and I like
How could you like scallops and not
clams.
like lobster or crab?
Right?
and I do once in a while like shrimp cocktail.
It would be the opposite. Well, if that something's wrong. It would be the opposite way. If you like shrimp cocktail and scallops, you would definitely like lobster and crab
You
legs.
would think.
Yeah, you would
Well,
think.
maybe I'll try them again sometime.
Take them home and try them. You might like them.
What
You
is
make
a
brown butter.
mazithra?
Mazithra.
Mine too,
It's
Nicole.
the
I could
kids'
live
absolute
on those.
mazithra. What is that? Let me look at that. A mazithra. Oh, it's a pasta dish. Mazithra is a simple 15-minute must-try meal that combines brown butter and mazithra cheese. It tastes like the old spaghetti factory.
No,
Somebody
Kobe,
said.
I didn't.
You don't like that either?
What did you say?
Oh, I thought
Caroline?
you said
Sorry.
you don't like that either. I'm like, oh, wow, you're very picky.
What is it? What
It's
don't I
this 15-minute must-try meal that combines brown butter and mazithra cheese, and it tastes exactly like, she says, the old spaghetti factory.
Oh wow! No, I
I've
probably
never
like it.
heard of
yeah.
it. I mean, I don't know what it looks like. That is it like spaghetti with parsley and butter, which we call
Oh,
spaghetti
nice.
with parsley and butter, and of course cheese. I don't know. That's what it looks like. It looks like spaghetti with parsley and butter. Who knows? Take it home and try it. Gorilla for sale. Gorilla for sale.
Oh God, that looks good. Oh, now I'm hungry. Oh wow.
Monica Cook.
Monica Cook, welcome, chat.
Gorilla for sale.
I used to like to go to Olive Garden and have their fettuccine Alfredo. That was pretty good.
Yes, Lisa.
The breadsticks. Oh,
I know everyone.
gosh.
I'm not a big Alfredo person. I know that. It sounds strange,
I
but
love it.
I'm not a big Alfredo person.
Salad too is good. Their salad.
Oh, I love their salad.
You know, right?
Oh yeah. I love the sauce. I like the it's Italian, isn't it, dressing?
I think so.
I always ask for extra and they brought me a little cup of it so I could have
Did
a
they?
little more. Yeah, yeah.
Sarabella. I was talking to Sarabella yesterday.
I haven't
Cool.
been there for 2 years, I don't think, because of the pandemic.
Same here, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So that Butterfly Kisses changed her name back to
too, Kevin.
Catherine M, and that was and she had the other name because it keeps changing. We're watching you. We're watching you, Butterfly. Doing a good
Yeah.
job changing your name.
Nicole Griffith, that's funny.
You've changed it 3 times already.
Of
Okay,
course.
take care, Shauna Marie.
What a crazy person. Keep leaving comments.
Yeah, right.
3 times she changed it.
What is she going
We had a
by?
Catherine
Now
M
now
in
she
here, didn't we?
no, it's not our Catherine M. She's in the other
Oh,
hate
okay,
channels.
good.
Yeah, not ours. No. Catherine M. She
Butterfly
went by Butterfly
Kisses.
Kisses, and then she went by. I have the other screen name that she went by when she left the other comment. Same account. Changed her name 3 different times. Why change your name? Why do you got to hide? We know who
Right.
you are. We have all your name changes because we have you in a spreadsheet. Keep leaving comments here because I can put you in a spreadsheet. If you leave comments here, I can put you in a spreadsheet. It's totally my thing to do, and I can do it,
Can you help me, Rhonda?
especially because I'm being harassed. Leave comments, you'll be put in a spreadsheet.
That's right.
Automatically keeps track
You
of the
get
changes in your
forwarded.
URL and your name. Sorry, that's what happens. Nothing wrong with that. Go ask my attorney. Now let's see.
This brown butter, the brown butter is so different than just using regular butter. It makes
Oh, a gif a
little
day.
tiny-
You need a little hug, don't you? Do you
Never
need a
heard of
hug,
it.
a gif a day? You better go get
Gary,
yourself a hug.
Lisa's Gary loves spreadsheets
You're a sad
too,
little
especially the
person.
toilet paper thing.
And Metal Heart, you got a good name because your heart is made metal. Aw, Butterfly Kisses. Aw. Butterfly Kisses. Aw. Aw.
Very
Change
good
your
name,
name.
Butterfly Kisses. You're
Aw.
giving it a bad reputation.
I know.
Changed it again,
That's what I was
Butterfly?
thinking.
And they're using the same comment. They're copying and pasting it from account to account. So now Catherine's got a different account as another one, and they're both posting the same comment because it's not showing up. So you're showing yourself that to be the same person now under 2 different accounts. So good for on that one, Catherine. Good for that one.
Why would you be just a number, Catnip?
Marie. Poor
Yeah,
Marie.
Jackie Burns says that she said all of her family lived within 5 miles. So she's supposed to feed all of her family for how long? Come
Yeah,
on.
I know that's what everyone said.
So silly.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny that others are not saying the same thing she is in the family.
Very odd.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Very odd.
Maybe she's just good-hearted, like that. Wants to take
Take
care,
care
of
of
all.
everybody, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Irene.
Sure, that's what it is.
They're grazers.
Sure, that's what it is.
Well, I kind of am too, so I can't say anything.
What, you ate the grass? All in
Not the
one?
grass.
Now we can only eat snow. At least the ones that are in the snow.
Oh yeah,
Steak.
we had a lot of that.
Snow ice cream, but we haven't had a lot of snow. We did make I was going to make the balloon things. The kids did make one of the balloon spear thing. I'm going to make another balloon spear. I'd like to make Should have made a red heart one for Valentine's Day. It's cold enough.
30 people.
We got like 8 to 10 inches, I think. This last one.
Yeah, we got like, I think they said 11 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I went out
That's a
twice
lot.
and shoveled, and at that point, I think it was at least 4 to 5 inches. You know, the first
Yeah.
and the second. Yeah.
Do you think you would
But
need
it's
like
good to do it that way. It's
$3,000
not
for
so
that?
overwhelming.
You think
What,
you would need
Carol?
like $3,000 in counting for that?
I'm sorry. I
Do
didn't
you
hear
think you would need $3,000 in counting for that?
to feed
For
them?
what? Eating?
To feed
No.
them?
Yeah. Do you think you would need $3,000 in counting?
Well, it depends on how long you want to feed them for. You know. How long are you planning on feeding them? I mean, yes, it's sad, and I don't like anybody to lose anyone.
Oh, of course not.
No, but how many
No.
people lose people and they don't
You don't have to milk it 24/7 to get money. You know what I'm saying?
No.
or at least, and then have the audacity to call out somebody that didn't do anything like that and say that they were using their child's death for attention.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That is beyond low. That is beyond low. And then call that person evil. You're looking right in the mirror, and the evil's going right back at you, babe, because that's what you're seeing. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks right back on you, Shug. Want to play little school games? We'll play little school games. You're looking in a mirror. Well, she's creating the fundraisers, Jackie. They're created by her name. She's creating them. They can't give to something if she doesn't create the fund to do it. Right? Oh, Tough and Tender. You got onto Tough and Tender?
Who's that?
Rebecca. I hope you're not buying it. I really hope you're not buying that somewhere like on Amazon, because you're probably paying like, are you paying more than $5.69 for it? Rebecca? I hope you're not paying more than
What do you
$5.
mean, Kevin Leonard? For real? I'm sorry.
His
Somebody-
father-in-law, maybe.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh
Prayers.
no. That's horrible, Kevin.
Yeah, Lisa Thomas, I unsubbed. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
No, that
Lisa Thomas,
really,
yeah.
I just and you know, somebody asked me in Slack, do I like, and I paused and I said, yeah. Do you like those two? You know, that one and Surviving, and I said, yeah, but you know, I don't trust them. Don't trust any of them. Sorry, I mean, you know, I'll stay civil and everything, but I don't really want to partake in it.
You said you went 10 or 12, Carolyn,
Me?
on the scarf.
Oh, I went 10 across.
That's it?
Why? How much? How long? How long is that?
Not real long.
Do. It's not real long.
You must have a little net.
Yeah, I guarantee it's stressful, right, Kevin? It's got to be
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad, especially if the person is suffering and you're, hopefully
Yes.
they're not suffering.
Yeah.
getting so hot in here.
Is it really?
You don't know. All day I've been telling Jimmy,
I
like,
know,
I go to
me
him,
either.
I am so cold. I told him I'm going to go back up in bed and go under the blankets if it doesn't get warm. He's like, you're cold in here, really? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, oh gosh, well, I didn't put the heat up. So then now the heat scooter, I feel like tearing my
Oh,
shirt
dear.
off. Okay. It is about like 95 degrees. You remember that time?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Remember that time when, oh gosh, I was outside. It was during the summer. It was so freaking hot. And I
And you
came
were
in
riding your bike?
and I was so hot. Yeah, and I went outside to water the plants or something. And I said, oh my gosh, why am I wearing this heavy shirt, right? So I took it off and I was holding it. And then as I was going upstairs, then the kids were not here. Okay, it was just Jimmy and I. I was holding the shirt.
Yes, clarify
And
that.
yeah, and then my laptop or something was on the table, and someone was live that I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody that we followed. And so I sat down for a minute, and I was fine. And Jimmy comes in, he goes like this, "Are you live?" And I go, "Do you really think I would be live with sitting here like this? I mean, like seriously, if I was, you should check me in somewhere." I said,
Jimmy thought
no,
it was
I was
vlog,
just
apparently.
boiling, sweating, and I took my shirt off, and then I sat down to look
I
at, because somebody
remember,
was
I
live. Oh
remember.
my gosh, that was so bad. Are you live? Yeah. I'm trying some new things. Oh my god.
OnlyFans.
But he said it like he was just like if I would have said, yeah, he would have, oh, okay. All right.
Well, honey, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Are you live? Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm just going to get off here. I'm just going to get off in a
Can you
minute.
imagine what Dave would
I'm just getting off in 1 minute. I'm going to just finish up with everybody, say goodbye, and I'll be right
Oh,
off.
no.
Where do you want to go? You want to go somewhere? Oh my gosh, are you live? I can't even, sometimes the things he says, I don't even.
Oh my goodness.
Too much. But, I don't know. Lisa, I'm so sorry. What happened to Lisa? Oh, yeah. You know what happened to me, Lisa? Listen to this one. I'm taking my thyroid medicine, and then I realized Jimmy, when I was out of mine, found a bottle of mine that's like 25 milligrams less each pill. So today I'm like, I grab it and I take it and I go, wow, that's really strange because I only have like 4 pills left. I said, that month could not have passed that quickly, right? I look at the bottle and I'm on the old pills and I'm like, oh, that's good. That's great. It's better than nothing, but it's 25 less a pill. Now I've got to go back on the right one.
They upped mine. I have to pick up those.
What do
sometimes.
you take? How much?
Oh gosh, I don't know, but they upped it because it's low. I mean, it's high. My numbers were high, which wasn't good.
Oh,
They lowered mine
really?
last time. Yeah. First time ever. Yeah. Which was surprising.
But it's all between what part of you. It's not just to get your levels normal because the range of normal is such a big span. That's what my endocrinologist was telling me, and she said, and then you've got to figure out: do you feel better on the lowest end of normal or the highest end of normal or somewhere in the middle of normal? Because that
Really?
all,
They
yeah,
never told
yeah,
me
it all
that.
makes a difference.
Me either.
Because like she was saying that I think I go on the lowest end of normal. So when it's high, you're that's the high end of normal. So but I'm on the
Would
low.
25 sound right? Milligrams? Because
25?
or no?
That's low.
That's
isn't it?
low.
Oh, it's low. Okay, I don't know then.
I take 175.
No, I don't mean my numbers. I mean the amount.
The pill-
to take.
yeah, I take
25.
That's what I mean.
175.
That's really a low amount. I've never heard that.
But I go on the low. Like
Yeah.
I think she says I'm like a 1. that I'm supposed to be around.
I was up like, I mean, what's the levels that are normal? 4?
Let me see.
You
Because
mean
I
like
think I was
blood,
up
your
to,
blood work for it?
yeah, I think mine was up to a 10 or 11 or something like that.
Do you have Hashimoto's?
No, they didn't say I did. Let me see. I'm going to go into my mail and see what it said.
0.5 to 5.0. So yeah, I'm around 0.5 is where she keeps me. Like 0.5 to 1.
I don't even know what mine is.
I think she keeps me around in there.
When I was going through treatment, I know they had me go to an endocrinologist. That's when I found out I had the low thyroid.
Did you know that insufficient thyroid hormone slows your heart because it also makes the arteries less elastic? Blood pressure rises in order to circulate the blood. Elevated cholesterol
Yes.
levels, which contribute to narrow, hardened arteries, are another possible consequence of low thyroid levels.
I do know
Another
that.
non-cardiac symptom, muscle aches, may also be relevant. Muscle aches can be a
Really?
symptom of
Really?
hypothyroidism, yeah, as well as a side effect of cholesterol-lowering statin medications.
Wow, okay.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I think mine was, wasn't normal.
it wasn't normal.
For my thyroid, it was pretty high, whatever was going on.
I have to go have my levels done anyway. Again, I think so.
You're getting ready to say
Okay.
anyway, aren't you?
Anyway,
Because you haven't said that in a while.
I know, and yeah, it's, who would always
Here it
predict
is. Okay, here it is. The TSH assay performed at Glens Falls Hospital has undergone formulation. It was high,
What was the number?
and it was 12.7.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is high.
Yeah.
So that means it's actually low. Your thyroid's levels are very low. It's so weird when it's high.
It is, isn't it?
It's low.
It's hypo.
Yeah,
Hypo.
right. It's
Yeah.
very low. Yeah, high.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so crazy. Maybe that's why you've been so sleepy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, and I've had the muscle aches in my legs.
Wellsy. All right, I'm gonna go. I think because I might have to go out early tomorrow. So,
Oh, do you really? Yuck, I hate going out on Mondays.
really?
Mhm. Oh, yes. No, Mondays, I can't stand Mondays.
Mondays,
Never liked them.
Mondays. Never liked that. No, rainy days and Mondays always get me down. But then there's
Right.
Monday. Yeah.
Mamas and papas.
All right, guys. I watched John Denver with Mama Cass. I never saw that. They did Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I had ever seen Mama Cass in real life. I just heard all the jokes they made about her. They didn't really bury her in a piano case, did they?
They always said that.
She
but I
didn't
don't-
look that heavy when she was with John Denver. I've seen people that look a heck of a lot heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then she was, because people weren't as big as they are today. For real.
I know, I guess, yeah. They are growing them big today. All right,
I
so.
thought she was really big.
Processed food.
But I mean, ever since I was a little kid, my brothers used to always say that stuff. You know, or that she died by choking on a roast beef sandwich. Did you ever hear that
It was
one?
a ham. It was a ham,
Ham sandwich or ham sandwich. That's what it was. It was,
No,
and I
that's
didn't even
true.
know who she was. Like it was
Isn't
just
that funny how that just spreads all around?
right, and there
Here
was
we
no
are in
internet,
Indiana.
and there was
Your
no.
brothers were in New York.
I know, and there
There's
was no internet.
nowadays,
Right.
the ham and ham sandwich.
Yeah, and so where did it
Isn't that
come from?
amazing? How does that get around so fast?
Right, and then my brothers would always say, you know, she was so big they couldn't put her in a casket; they had to bury her in a piano case. And I've
We
never
heard-
even seen a piano case. And
I
all I'm
haven't.
thinking of piano case. I was thinking like it was like a violin case, right, like that. But were they talking about like a crate that a piano comes in?
Some kind of it, yeah. some
Right,
kind of
because
it.
but they would say piano case,
Yeah,
and
they
I would
always-
picture this huge like thing like a violin case, but for your piano.
Yeah,
Oh my lord.
And I doubt any of that was even true.
I don't think so.
I'm going to check that out right now if Mama Cass
Did
was.
not die from the ham
And I
sandwich.
just saw her with John Denver, and I'm like, wait a minute, she's not even that big like some people, you know?
No, Nicole Griffith, that wasn't true.
Mama, and how did that get around? Like,
Right.
show
Was it a heart attack, Scooter?
That's what sensible crime saying. Heart attack.
See, you just put it in and comes out choked on a ham sandwich. Back in 1974, okay, this is where it came from. The Hollywood Reporter columnist Sue Cameron reported that Mama Cass of the 1960s group The Mamas and the Papas died after choking on a ham sandwich. Now
that's
the
not-
writer and friend of the late singer says the ham sandwich part of the story wasn't true. And despite debunking the story, it endures. Hold on. Let me see here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poor lady.
I know, and okay. Let's see here. Cass Elliot died in London. She was only 32. Wow.
She was only 32?
Yes.
She was young. Yeah.
She
Upon-
seemed old to me at the time.
I know. Upon hearing the news, Cameron called the London police. Her manager, Alan Carr, picked up the phone and he was hysterical. He said, "You've got to tell them that she died choking on a ham sandwich. You must go to her typewriter and write that. There's a half of a ham sandwich on her nightstand." I didn't ask any questions. I knew she didn't choke on a ham sandwich. I didn't believe Alan, but I just thought I would do it because something was wrong. The ham sandwich became a Hollywood legend, which Cameron later debunked in her 2018 book, Hollywood Secrets and Scandals. The ham sandwich went worldwide. Many people don't realize that it's not even true. Even though I have said it and written it's not true, it still goes on. Yeah, just like all rumors. I never thought it would last as long as it did. A few days after her death, Cameron and Carr were reunited in person to grieve Cass's death. We held each other and cried. "Thank you for writing that. I was trying to save her reputation. It was a horrible loss." An autopsy revealed that Cass died of a heart attack, but still, the legend of the ham sandwich continued to grow. While no drugs were found in her system at the time of her death, stories of her drug abuse and crash dieting that may have weakened her heart spread. Afterwards, people who have been around her said, "You mean you didn't know? But I never saw any drugs. I was so straight-laced that people, even if they did drugs, didn't do them around me." Cass was overweight and there was a lot of body shaming, but we didn't call it that. She covered it up. She was the funny one. It was horrible to be thought of as the fat one, and Michelle Phillips the pretty one. People would say that to Cass's face. She had to suck it up and laugh. But what about the piano case thing? Hold on.
And you know what? It's horrible, but every time I hear that ham sandwich, I always want one.
Oh my
Anybody
God.
else get like that?
The one thing that really surprises me, whenever they show you the E. coli stuff and they start cooking hamburgers, and I want a hamburger. You would think it would be the opposite, but I want a hamburger, and I want the one they're showing. I know, it's so crazy, right? Why?
That's crazy.
Lisa? You too, Lisa?
I don't think so.
Every time they would show that on 2020,
I don't know. I'm
I
not a
wanted
big
the dying
fan or
hamburger, and I
eater.
wanted it rare. Give it to me. Give me the hamburger.
Come on.
I'm serious,
No.
Lisa. It's really bad. I don't
wanna
know why.
watch Yellow Jackets.
Oh my
You want
gosh.
something rare.
Okay, so now let's
And
see
I
about their.
want the ham sandwich that I always think of it being cut from an actual ham, like one that's there and you cut it nice and thick and That's what I always picture.
Yeah, China Phillips, Leslie.
I don't see
What
that.
with
Now, see, I'm not
roasted
finding so
good
much about the
bread.
piano case here, but the ham sandwich is in
Oh,
here
I've
like
heard the
crazy.
piano case.
I've
That's
heard it
part of
too,
That's definitely part of it.
but I guarantee you she was not buried in a piano case.
Yeah, her daughter was only like what, 2 or 4, or she was a young little girl.
Oh, I don't know. I can't find anything on the piano case, so that'll be the homework if anybody can find stuff
Yes,
about the piano
homework.
case. Yeah, do your homework and write a report. I want to watch the documentary. Oh, there's a documentary about her?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Irene, any weight, right? All right, girls and boys. Hi, it's
Okay,
Bink.
dear.
We'll see you
Guys,
tomorrow.
Stay safe tomorrow.
Love you guys. God bless.
Love you
See you
guys.
later.
Love
Prayers
you
for all.
all.
Bye, guys.
Prayers.
See you later.
Bye.